This month I'm going to talk about artificial intelligence generated images. Artificial intelligence, AI as it's called, has been in the news quite a bit recently. In particular, there's a program called ChatGPT, which has been in the headlines for months now with its ability to text, write programs, generate press releases, create logos. It's not without its drawbacks, and it's not ready for prime time, in my opinion, but it's only been around since November 2022. Just 2 months after it was created, it gained enough, knowledge, for lack of a better term, that it was able to pass the Uniform Bar Law examination with a score higher than 90% of the people who took the exam. Even before ChatGPT was launched, a program called MidJourney was made public. As of the time of this video, MidJourney isn't even a year old, having launched on July 22nd, 2022, and it's already on its 5th version. The results are, magic. Writer Arthur C. Clarke absolutely described this technology when years ago he said, "Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic." And this is about as close to magic as you can get. My company, Square Dance Tech, is trying to help Square Dance organizations with marketing. Square dancing, as a whole, isn't populated by marketing professionals, website engineers, or graphic design artists. Square dancing can use all the help it can get. Because we also don't have unlimited budgets, we do what we can with the resources we have. One of the most cost-effective resources are flyers. But unfortunately, too many flyers are created using clip art that looks cartoonish. It looks unprofessional. It's not appealing to look at. Back last October, I started using MidJourney to create graphics that we could use in Square Dance marketing. All of the images are available for anyone to use for any purpose at squaredancetech.com. Look for the menu item for artwork. Download any images that work for you. When I talk about these images at conventions and training seminars, I'm always pinged with, can you make some images for X or Y or Z demographic? And because those demographics tend to be very niche markets, my answer is generally for the inquisitor to get their own MidJourney account. They can be had for as little as $10 a month. But with that in mind, let me show you how I generate the images that go into the artwork libraries at Square Dance Tech. And I'll show you how to create images for different ethnic/age demographics. It's really pretty simple. I'm not going to bother showing off how to create an account or how to get it set up. And similarly, I'm not going to walk you through an in-depth tutorial about how to use MidJourney. Go to YouTube, search for how to use MidJourney, and you'll find literally thousands of instructional videos. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to show you the full processing time of the first instruction, and then I'll edit the video so that you're viewing it, not having to wait around for it to finish processing each individual prompt. The way you prompt MidJourney is by starting out with the word imagine, then literally type in what you're imagining. For the images I use the most, it's a couple, usually in their 40s, casually dressed. Now I'm going to speed up the processing of this quite a bit. It took 1 minute and 11 seconds for the images to finally generate, but I'm going to go ahead and speed it up so that we don't have to sit there that long. Once the image has completed generating, you can click on it, then click Open in Browser to take a closer look. You can even click on it again to see the image in more detail. Now here's the incredible/magic part. The people in these images do not exist. They are not real. They are 100% computer-generated images based on an amalgam of literally millions of images. So for the next picture, let's change up the age. Instead of a couple in their 40s, let's make it a couple in their 30s. Let's make them dressed in jeans and casual shirts. And while we're at it, let's go back to a couple in their 40s, but pretend the club colors include purple. Let's give them purple shirts. And then switch it up and have it generate another set of pictures in Western wear instead of casual clothes. 3 jobs can be simultaneously running in MidJourney. More than 3 just goes in the job queue until there's an open processing slot. Let's do a picture set where instead of just dancing, they're line dancing. It's finished processing the couple in their 30s. Blowing up the picture shows that it is a markedly younger couple, most likely in their 30s. I'm not sure why all the guys have beards, but oh well. And our purple shirt people are done. Not sure why that one guy doesn't have a purple shirt, but, maybe he's a club visitor or, maybe he's the caller and no one told him it's Purple People Eater Night. I don't know. Then here's our couple in Western wear. You'll see lots of cowboy hats when you type in Western wear or square dancing in the prompts. And you'll also see a lot of cowboy hats when you tell it line dancing, too. Let's talk about generating images for different ethnic groups. Let's specify an Asian couple in their 40s wearing the same clothes. And while we're waiting for that prompt to finish, let's do another but change the age to 60s. Now here are the generated images from the Asian couple in their 40s. And while it's processing the Asian couple in their 60s, let's work on a black couple in their 40s. Our Asian couple in their 60s showed up. He's in his 60s, but she looks a lot younger. Hey, the technology is magic. It's not perfect. And speaking of not perfect, in case you haven't noticed, sometimes MidJourney has problems with hands, fingers particularly. It seems to bless people with extra digits. Before you mark final on that flyer, check the fingers. Here are the results from the black couple image generation. In addition, MidJourney allows you to enter in different styles of artwork. I'm going to enter a bunch of different styles and then just show you the results. The first is a pictogram. Here's a watercolor. Splatter paint style. A line drawing. Black and white, and it's interesting that it included a black and white couple. It took my prompt literally. Then finally, for same-sex couples, here's 2 men dancing together and 2 women dancing together. Just substitute 2 men or women instead of couple in the prompt. So that's a really quick 50,000-foot view of MidJourney. I strongly encourage you to sign up for your own account or one of MidJourney's competitors, there are lots of them, and start generating images for your club or organization. I'm Ray Owens with Square Dance Tech on behalf of American Square Dance Magazine. I'll see you here next month.